Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. We're really happy you're here learning with us.
If you're trying to improve your English listening and speaking skills, this podcast is made for you.
Exactly. Every episode, we talk about real-life English that people use every day.
And today, we have a very practical topic.
Yes. Today, we're talking about how to speak with 0% English learners in daily life.
In other words, how can you communicate with someone who knows very little or no English at all?
This situation happens more often than you might think.
Maybe you meet a tourist.
Or a new coworker.
Or maybe someone in your neighborhood just started learning English.
And sometimes you might feel confused. You may think, how can I explain something if they don't understand English?
But here's the good news.
You don't need perfect English to communicate.
Sometimes simple English works even better.
Today, we'll share simple tips, real-life examples, and useful expressions that will help you communicate clearly.
And of course, we'll also have our word tour section and a practice moment.
So relax, listen carefully, and let's get started.
Jake, let me ask you something. Have you ever spoken with someone who knew almost no English?
Oh yes, many times. One time I was traveling in Thailand, and I tried to ask a local person for directions.
Did they understand you?
Not at first. I made a common mistake.
What was it?
I spoke too fast.
That happens a lot.
Yes, I said something like, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the nearest train station?"
That's a long sentence.
Exactly. The person looked confused, so I stopped and tried again.
What did you do differently?
I broke the sentence down into smaller parts.
Good idea.
I said, "Train station. Where?"
Perfect. Short and clear.
Yes. When speaking with beginners, short sentences work best. Another helpful trick is speaking slowly.
Yes, but not too slowly.
Right. If you speak too slowly, it can sound strange. Instead, speak clearly and calmly.
For example, bus stop is there.
Simple and easy.
Another thing that helps a lot is using gestures.
Yes, body language is very powerful.
For example, if you're talking about food, you can pretend to eat.
Or if you're asking about walking somewhere, you can point in the direction.
Communication is not only about words.
Exactly. Sometimes gestures explain more than language.
Another important tip is using easy vocabulary.
For example, instead of saying, "Could you assist me?" you can say, "Help me."
Or instead of saying, "Would you like to purchase this?" you can say, "Do you want this?"
Simple words are easier to understand.
Another useful technique is asking yes or no questions.
Yes, that makes answering easier.
For example, taxi, bus, walk.
The person can simply say yes or no.
Let's also talk about being patient.
This is very important.
Beginners need time to think.
Sometimes they know the word, but they need a few seconds to remember it.
So don't rush them.
Give them time.
Another helpful tip is repeating key words.
Yes, repetition helps memory.
For example, water. Do you want water? Water here.
Hearing the word again helps learners understand it.
And finally, remember to stay friendly.
Yes, a smile makes communication easier.
People feel more comfortable when you're relaxed.
Language learning can feel scary, so kindness helps a lot.
All right, everyone, it's time for our word tour.
Today, we have 5 useful words and phrases for communication.
Simplify. Simplify means to make something easier or simpler. Example, try to simplify your English when speaking to beginners.
A gesture is a movement of your hands or body to communicate something. Example, she used a gesture to show the direction.
Repeat. Repeat means to say something again. Example, please repeat the word slowly.
Be patient. Be patient means stay calm and give someone time. Example, be patient with new English learners.
Break it down. This phrase means to explain something step by step. Example, the teacher broke the instructions down into simple steps.
Now it's time for our practice moment.
Think about this situation. You meet a tourist who doesn't speak English well. They look confused and need help. What would you say?
Maybe you say something simple like, "Hotel this way."
Or, bus stop there.
Pause the podcast and think of one simple sentence you could say.
You can also say it out loud to practice speaking. Today, we talked about how to communicate with 0% English learners.
We learned that communication doesn't need complicated grammar.
Use short sentences.
Speak clearly and calmly.
Use gestures and simple words.
And most importantly, be patient and kind.
Remember, Every fluent English speaker started as a beginner.
And helping others learn is always a great experience.
If you enjoyed this episode, tell us in the comments. Have you ever spoken with someone who knew very little English?
What did you say?
We'd love to hear your answers.
Don't forget to like this video.
Subscribe for more English listening practice and conversation podcasts.
Thanks for listening.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.